Before the labors, before the madness, before the name Hercules meant anything at all, there was a storm. Alcmene, queen of Thebes, had just given birth to a son. His father was not her husband. His father was Zeus, king of the gods. But Zeus was married to Hera. And Hera did not forgive infidelity. She did not forgive bastards. And she would never forgive this child. The boy was named Alcides at birth, but history would remember him by the name Hera herself inspired. Hercules, the glory of Hera, a cruel joke. Hera sent her first assassins, 2 serpents bred in the depths of Tartarus. Most infants would die. Hercules laughed. He grabbed each serpent by the throat and squeezed until they went limp. Hera watched. She did not weep. She did not rage. She simply smiled and began planning. As he grew, so did his strength. By age 7, he could lift a horse. By 12, he had killed his first lion with bare hands. But strength did not bring friends. Hera made sure of that. She whispered into every ear, "He is different. He is dangerous. He does not belong." Hercules trained not for glory, but to silence the voices. Every monster he killed was a prayer for peace. But the gods were not listening. Then came Megara. She was kind. She was patient. She saw the man behind the curse. They married. She gave him children. For a few years, Hercules forgot about Hera. He forgot the serpents. He forgot the loneliness. He was happy. That was his mistake. Hera waited. She did not strike when Hercules was strong. She struck when he was vulnerable, when he had something to lose. One night, during a celebration, Hera unleashed her final weapon, a fog of madness so thick that Hercules could no longer see what was real. In that fog, his wife became an enemy. His children became soldiers. His home became a battlefield. When the fog lifted, Hercules saw what he had done. He did not scream. He did not cry. He simply sat in the blood and waited for the sun to rise on a life already over. So he walked to Delphi, not for forgiveness. He knew there was none. He walked because he had nowhere else to go. The oracle spoke not in verse, but in iron. "You will serve King Eurystheus for 12 years. You will complete 12 labors. Then, perhaps, you will be clean." Eurystheus was no warrior. He was a coward who had inherited a crown. And now, a murderer stood in his court, asking for orders. This lion had eaten entire armies. Arrows bounced off its hide. Swords shattered against its back. Hercules did something foolish. He threw away his weapons and ran straight at the lion. He wrapped his arms around its throat and squeezed. The lion clawed. It bit. But Hercules did not let go for 3 hours. When it finally died, Hercules skinned it with its own claws. He wore the golden fur as armor from that day forward. Eurystheus was so terrified of Hercules' power that he banned him from entering the city. All future labors would be announced from a distance. The second labor, the Lernaean Hydra, a serpent with 9 heads, and one terrible secret. For every head cut off, 2 grew back. Hercules was losing. The Hydra was winning. Then Iolaus, his nephew, ran in with a torch. They burned each neck before new heads could grow. Hercules chased that deer for 1 full year, across Greece, across the known world. When he caught it, Artemis herself descended. She expected a fight. Instead, Hercules knelt and explained. Hera watched him from across Olympus. She never apologized, but she stopped sending monsters. That was her version of sorry. Zeus crowned him. "You are free," Zeus said. Hercules thought, freedom died with Megara. He said nothing. He sat on a rock and waited for an ending that never came. Immortality is not a gift. It is a sentence. The palace where he was born is rubble now. Thebes is a tourist stop. The serpents are in museums. only the pain remains. They wrote on his grave, "Here lies a hero. He would have preferred, here lies a man who tried."